Hey everybody, it's Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live Saturday, August 12th, 2023. You know what August 12th is there, Randy Clay? August 12th today is Mom's birthday. Mom is 82 today, Randy Clay. Make sure you wish Mom, Sharon, happy birthday. Alright, for today's video, I got the 4-way wedge on here, as you can see, and I'm going to be splitting these rounds I just bought from Phil. I put all the shorter ones. I got a customer requesting under 16 inches. So when I picked up from him yesterday, I put the longer ones up here, and then I put the shorter ones back here. So these are the short ones, so I'm going to split those right into the truck. When I split the other day, I had some short ones I threw out, so I'll throw those in here. This customer usually gets a Joe cord. That's what's going into the truck today. A Joe cord, and then like a half a truckload of shortcut split small. I don't know, they have a small fireplace, and his wife can't pick up heavy logs, so he wants it small. So what I did over here too, good morning, Rogala, give me a holla. Bill Moon's coming tomorrow. We're gonna live stream for you. So anyway, I bought 2 loads from Phil. One's over there in the trailer, and then when I unloaded this load, I put the shorter ones under 16 inches over here, and the ones 16 to 18 I put over there. So if this isn't enough, what's in the truck right now to fill it, I'll come over here and split those into there, which I'll be in the sun. But I think today's video I'll just do with what's in the trailer, because all the moving around is going to take some time. So yeah, I don't use that. I don't play no games. Mike's playing games today. I think it's Mike's mom's birthday today too, and her name's also Sharon. So yeah, today's Mom's birthday, Rogala. Wish Sharon a happy birthday. But I'm gonna go ahead and set you up, because this is gonna take me a minute to do. So, and then we can I'll talk and check with you here and there. But they want these small, so make sure you hit that thumbs up. I see a few coming. There we go. But it's been a while since I used the 4-way. About ready to throw these gloves away and get into Rogala's gloves he sent me. He's about had it. But this is for winter wood, but all the stuff I'm sending him is already dry. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think three rows isn't going to be enough to fill my truck. So maybe with what's down there I can do it, but I know I definitely got more over there. Normally I'd throw these into the truck, but since he wants them small, he's getting them small. What the customer wants, customer gets. But yes, I am charging them extra to make these smaller pieces. I just delivered a Joe cord, 2 Joe cords nearby where they're at. I charged the people $200 for a normal split, delivered and dumped. I'm charging him for this Joe cord. He's like 10 miles away, about the same distance as those other people. I'm charging him $240 for this load. You know, all this extra work means extra time, and time is money. I got a big one in here. That'll be fun. You know, people probably say, why don't you use the 4-way more often? Well, you'll see why when I get all these small pieces. But once in a while I get customers that want smaller split pieces and shorter. This one's probably 13 inches. This one's probably only like 10 inches. Normally I'd give this to Mom. But he's getting it. See, these would be too small for my, I mean, I'd send them, but I don't want a bunch of them going out. But that's exactly what they want. No, I'll work with a customer. We'll get them what they need, how they want it, right? Not necessarily. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks since Mike's work. Probably forgot what he looked like. Probably expecting to see his face on a milk carton. Missing person. But yeah, I'm splitting 4 pieces at a time, but then it takes me longer to throw them. King of Firewood helped me put this 4-way wedge back on here. Make sure you hit that like. Wish my mom a happy birthday. 82 years young today. Mom's 82 today. But they're not heating their house with it. They just want caveman TV. So a few pieces like this is okay. I wouldn't want the whole load to be like this. Oh, one of my tree service guys, he said he took down a tree for me. He said it was elm. So I told him I'd take it. I thought he had it cut, but I went there and there were logs. You know, 8 and 10 foot logs. I didn't have a saw with me. So I told him I couldn't get it. But when I looked at it, it wasn't elm, it was an ash tree. And I hooked him up with a tree job a couple weeks ago. So he's going to give me a load of ash all cut up for hooking him up with a tree job. And then he doesn't have to haul it out of the customer's yard. So, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I told him don't do it, don't cut it like a normal tree service would. All different lengths. You ruin it. You didn't see this coming. Union brake. Hit that thumbs up. Let's see how many are watching now. Got 17 watching on a Saturday morning. Mom's birthday. You rip them up. You're ripping them up. They're happy. I'm happy. That's all that matters. Right, folks? I don't need to care what the haters think, but they know how to get under my skin. You watching, Patty? Patty and Jeffrey, you going to Boonville? Got the 4-way on here for you, Patty. O-ring. So it looks like Adam got it fixed. But I guess it worked about 2 weeks when Ted fixed it, and then it started leaking again. Starting to cloud up. I know there's showers in the area. I think somebody in Indiana sent them here. Either coming from Indiana or Wisconsin. Maybe Illinois. Maybe separate. If you're just joining us, I put the longer pieces up front, and I put all the ones that are under 16 inches in the back, because I didn't want to have to try sorting through them while I was splitting. It's easier to sort it when you load. I'll do these custom orders for people, but they got to take what I have available. If they wanted like oak, I could get them oak, but it wouldn't be dry. This ash is dry. Fall has started early. We haven't had a 90-degree day in over 2 weeks. Fine by me. What you call working weather. That's what I'm doing today. I'm working. Not playing games. Gotta be careful about that. Get your hand out of there real quick, or if you get in there, that wouldn't be fun. Ugh. A lot of the channels are YouTube that I watch, or on Facebook. A lot of people already split the wood, their wood, just like this. Small. This one was starting to get a little funky too. Been dead in Phil's woods for a long time. Judy Krell, are you here? Judy watches all my videos. She's like Rogala, she's a super fan. Please don't rain. I mean, I can handle sprinkling, but if it starts pouring, I might have to stop. I know got to grab my hookaroo to grab some of these out. It's starting to get harder to reach. Not right in the middle of that one. I like the clouds that I'm in the shade, but these clouds have rain in them. I think Rogala's getting some rain right now. Raining in Indiana. Got to get it centered on there. Then I get 4 equal pieces. And you know that that wedge is not adjustable, or it's adjustable manually. So if you can't adjust this without hassling with it, then you got to adjust the wood. Get it aimed where you want it. I think we could just split this one in half. That's probably good enough. But right now, I only, so far this week, I bought 2 loads from Phil and 1 from Adam, some hickory. I spent $300 on wood. So far this week, I've delivered 1 truckload for $200. And this will be my 2nd load of the week for $240. Here's a piece of what you call bundle grade. You say bundle grade, Rogala? I don't want to go any bigger than this. This is like my normal size. There's plenty of short one or small split ones in there. I didn't have to stop and throw, you know, I could get this split fast. I think they're going to be happy about this load. I did put a piece of basswood in here. That'll come out next. Firewood at the furnace stopped by yet? Brady's probably got a ball game today. I know Taylor's about ready to go back to softball. Brad is in Firewood at the furnace if you don't know what I'm talking about. Here's the basswood. It'll all burn. It all burns. They're not heating their house. They live on a lake. They got money. Restaurant too. He hasn't called me yet, but since I have the time, I'm sure. Oh, that went over the back. Now it's starting to fill up. It's trying to throw it in that back corner and flew out. That's what happens when you get to this stage when, you know, the truck starts to fill up. You gotta kind of lob it in there. Not throw it and it hits and flies out. Got a nice short one. About 13. Hit that thumbs up if you think I should use this 4-way wedge more. short pieces when you're not even trying to do it. No, it is faster, but I don't want pieces this short, split this small, unless the customer requests it like they did. Yep, this is the last day with these gloves, Rogala. Throwing them away. I'm gonna have to break out a pair that you sent me. They're in the truck along with the razor blade and the rake. Hey, you know what? Because I was thinking I'll have to go inside and get the hookaroon. Oh! Sitting there talking to you, not thinking of what I'm doing, and I throw this in the wheelbarrow, the scrap wheelbarrow, and I knock it over. Thinking about talking to Rogala. I have to get his get that out real quick. Let me get that out. There we go, Rogala. This might help. Now I don't have to go into the barn and get one. Rogala, Rogala. Hey, we got 100 stars. Appreciate it. Thank you. Got Rogala's tool. Let's see if it works. See if it works. Look at that. Maybe. I think it's more for smaller pieces, you know, breaking them out. A big show coming up in New York, the Boonesville Firewood show, or I guess, you know, a lot of the splitter manufacturers are going to be there. Andrew Eason's going to be there. Wolf Ridge, Chris Wolf. A lot of the other ones that I know a lot of people that make videos don't sell much firewood, but they make a lot of videos. They're going to be there. The celebrities. Like getting stuck in there. King's been using the splitter a lot lately. Oh, and his truck, the King's truck, starter's going out on it. He wants me to lend him the money to fix it, and then I'll be broke. But I told him that I would have bought the wood from him, but he keeps splitting it and putting it in his area, stacking it, but it's not going to dry like that. And he mixes the dry with the green wood. He's just going to call everything dry, you know. I can't buy it off him. I don't want to have to sort it. Oh, he's got to have that wheelbarrow there. gotta do that, or you gotta do that, or you gotta rake it up and shovel it up. Starting to break a sweat. Might be time for another union break. Union break. Yeah, the area where Phil's been cutting all this ash at, the owners, his neighbors, they had it logged off. Now there's a bunch of tops back there. He said he's going to bring me some maple, but I guess a lot of the tree tops are blocking this road. So now he's got to cut that stuff out of the way just to get to this dry stuff. I told him I'd buy some of it off him. I told him that, you know, I could get it for next year for summer campfire wood, but try to get ash whenever you can. If I run out of stuff that's dry that I can't sell, you know, don't have any dried left to sell, then I don't have any money coming in. So he's got to keep. He's probably got about 5 or 6 more loads left at his house of this stuff. There's a lot more in the woods. He's got to get it out. I know he hasn't been cutting too because you know, it's warm out. Whoa, God, la. Might have to take off these plastic covers so it's, you know, it's sharp enough to dig into them. That's still on there. But you know, I really do like it when I can just split right in. I told him I'd be there at noon. I think I started, it was almost 10 o'clock. No, at least 1:45, maybe 10 to 10 when I started, so. But this is going to take longer, even though I got the 4-way with it. Coming down a little bit harder. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the sound, because sometimes it does that on the microphone. Where the transmitter is connected to my phone. Yeah, it only takes me about 15 minutes to drive there. I might go take a shower, get that over with, and then go there. Because him and his wife are gonna help me throw it out if she's there. I know he'll help me. Nice when a customer does that. I consider that a tip. To help me throw it out. Instead of giving me cash, I'd rather have them do that. hoping I can get this filled with the woodless over here. Getting close. And I just eyeball them. Not going to take the time to measure it. Should be about 10 foot by 4 foot stack, but since these are split smaller, it might be 12 feet long by 4 foot, but you got to remember the average length is about 13.5 inches. So there's a lot of pieces in. Basically the same volume if they were 16, 18 inches. There'll be less pieces of those, but they're longer. I have to get over there and make sure the pieces are secure, so I have a secure load. Don't want them falling out. Make sure you share my videos out, especially the popular shorts ones. Use a new tool, Rogala. Him and his wife will move these. They got these storage bins they keep them in out by the house. They're not going to pay me to do that. They can do that themselves. I do need to get Mike over here to swap out my tires. That front passenger side keeps leaking. Got to put air in it every day. Getting annoying after a while. That was kind of a big one. Yeah, they need a few all-nighters. How do you like your firewood split? You want them big so they last longer? You want them small like this so they dry out faster and they're easier to handle? Just joining us, today's Saturday, August 12th, 2023. My mom's 82nd birthday. Mom's 82 today. Randy Clay. Say hi to Mom. Say hi to Sharon. Yeah, where are we going to take her to dinner? I don't know. I'll have to talk to the King of Firewood about that. It's 2 more after this one. These extra small splits take time. But if you haven't heard, if you just joined us, I'm getting paid $240 for this. It's going to be a Joe cord. I delivered Joe cord of normal split stuff, not too far where this guy is, and I got $200 each for 2 deliveries I did. But I'm charging him $40 extra to spend this extra time. You know, even though Phil didn't go out and specially cut these, this is just how he cuts them. He's pretty inconsistent, but they're in my, you know, as long as they're 12 to 18 inches, they're good. I just want the majority of them like, you know, 15 to 17 inches, or 14 to 16, somewhere in there. So like an average of 15 inches. Still got 8 over there to split. Here's one more after this one in the trailer. There's some limwood in there too. Have to use Rogala's rake to get them. Take a while to throw it out. I hope him and his wife are out there helping. Normally, one time I counted the number of pieces when I loaded a Joe cord in there, stuff that was split normal, and I came up to 261 pieces. I bet you this is probably like 350. About 100 more pieces, I'd say. This is kind of long. I better put it up with the long stuff. This one will work on that one over there is long. Well, let me switch sides. Split the ones over here. We'll see how close we are to being full. Got 14 watching. Hopefully the sound's good. That's not too many people. Guess you guys are busy. Not like it's Saturday morning or something. It's the weekend. Big hole on the other side I got it filled. Like I said, I didn't think this was going to be enough, but I got more over there. I'll show you here when I finish splitting the ones that are over here. Make sure this side's full. When I go over there and split the rest of them, I'll back in that side, then I can reach in there without throwing them and having them fall out. Yeah, they gave me this cream. The doctors gave me this cream to put on to help with the pain, and it does. But yesterday I put it on. I guess you're not supposed to get it warm or go in a shower or whatever, but when I was out here working yesterday, when I loading that load and bringing it back here, my feet started sweating and getting real hot. And felt like I was burning, so I went into the shower, and then that even made it worse. So I'm only putting that on at nighttime, but I did make it through the night with only taking one pain pill instead of the two, or I took two instead of the normal 3. A lot easier taking them out of the trailer too, and have to pick them up off the ground. See how slow I move. I'm in pain. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to take my prescription this morning. I didn't take, usually take some Advil. I didn't take anything this morning. Forgot. So I better go in and do that. Before I do my delivery. I'm all split. What the customer wants. What the customer's paying for, what the customer's going to get. Here. And what I was saying earlier, I might have to go pick up a load of ash, but it's free, and it should be cut 16 inches. If he wants me to come pick it up, it better be. But yeah, it was an ash tree in somebody's yard, and bark was all off it. But when I went to pick it up yesterday, the tree service left them in like 10-foot logs. I can't lift that. I didn't have a saw with me, nor can I, run a saw. I'm too weak for it. Gonna have to put a little more in, but not. I'm almost there. I think with them being split this small, they fill up the gap easier. They don't make as many voids. That's why it's taking so many. Got two more over here. This one's a shorty. This one's under 12 inches. This is what I normally give to Mom. But you want it short, getting short. Last one over here. It's starting to get warm and starting to hurt. I must, I put some of that on last night. I thought I would have been wore off now. Not quite full. I'll show you what we got though. I'll show you where I'm gonna get the rest. If you're just joining us, if you were watching from the start, you would have seen this already. 22 watching. That thumbs up. So over here, this is the other load I bought from Phil this week. Put the longer ones, 16 and longer, and these are like 15 inches and under. So all I got to do is I'm going to probably move the splitter in right over here, and then back my truck up. You can see it's not quite a Joe cord in there yet, but I got to fill in some of this right here, and then we'll be good to go. So I hope everybody has a great Saturday and great weekend. Thank you for sending the stars. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for everybody that makes it all the way to the end and shares my videos. I really do appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this finished up, go in and take my prescriptions, and go get this delivered. So thanks again, everybody. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Jack around the corner from Firewood at the furnace.